Hey, what if you could prove the existence of God with, like, a simple equation? It sounds kind of wild, right? Well, today, we're going to dive into a philosophical argument that tries to do exactly that. It starts with two really basic ideas, existence and morality, and then builds them up to a conclusion that might just make you rethink a few things.
You know that question we all ask ourselves at some point? What's the point of it all? What gives our existence any real purpose? Well, the argument we're looking at today doesn't just ask the question, it actually offers a direct, step by step answer. Let's see what it is.
Okay, so part one of this whole philosophical equation. It all starts with the first variable, just existence itself. The fact that things, well, are.
So the argument kicks off with a really simple foundational idea. Existence all by itself is just a neutral state of being. It's a something. You can think of it as an inert fact, kind of like an object that doesn't have any direction or meaning built into it. It's basically a blank slate.
But a blank slate isn't the whole story, right? For this equation to actually work, we have to introduce a second variable, morality. And this isn't just another ingredient, it's a catalyst. It's something that completely changes the nature of that initial something. And this is where the magic happens. According to this line of thought, when you fuse existence with morality, that sense of right and wrong, you're not dealing with a neutral something anymore. Nope, it becomes a someone, a being that is now active, directed, and full of purpose. So, to really break it down, existence alone is kind of like a rock. It's inert, it's neutral, it's just a something. But when you mix in morality, it becomes more like a living plant. It's active, it's directed towards the sun, it's a someone. So in this view, morality is the thing that truly animates existence and gives it a goal. Okay, so we've combined existence with morality, and what we get is this purposeful someone. The next logical question has to be, who or what is this someone? This is where the whole equation finds its final answer. So what's the purpose of this moral existence we're talking about? Well, the argument defines it as the pursuit of one single thing, the good. This someone is fundamentally pointed towards what is good. That's its entire direction. And there it is, the conclusion of the equation. The source comes right out and says it. This being, this someone that's a fusion of existence and morality, whose whole purpose is to want the good, is God. It's a really bold and direct definition for sure. So let's just walk through that one more time, step by step. Step 1, existence starts out as a neutral something. Step 2, we add morality, and that creates purpose. Step 3, the result is a directed someone. And finally, step 4, this someone who is oriented toward the good is, by definition, God. It's a pretty clean, linear progression when you lay it all out like that. But, hold on, the argument doesn't just stop there and leave it as a neat little theory. It actually goes one step further, and it frames itself as a direct challenge to anyone who hears it. And the logic here gets pretty forceful. The argument is basically a funnel. It says that if you accept those first two ideas at the top, that existence is real and that morality is real, then you're logically forced all the way down to its conclusion. It's presented as something you can't really escape. See? This isn't a question anymore. It's a direct statement. The argument is basically claiming that a belief in God is already hidden inside a belief in existence and morality. You just might not have connected the dots yet. So, what's stopping people from seeing this connection? The argument suggests it's pretty simple. It's just a failure to really acknowledge the moral truth. The answer, it says, is already right there in front of you, just waiting to be recognized. So we're left with this really powerful final question that kind of gets to the heart of this entire argument. Is morality truly the essential bridge that connects a neutral, random existence to a meaningful purpose? It's a fascinating equation to think about. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.